Coincidence or God? Some people would call this story a coincidence. I used to be one of them. This is the story of the callback. Years ago, after starting my advertising agency, I hired a young graphic artist who had interned for Rio Bravo, a national Tex-Mex restaurant chain. One day she told me, "You should call their director of marketing. She's pregnant and may need some help while she's out." So I called and called and called. Voicemail after voicemail. Nothing. For 18 months, I tried to get her just to call me back. Then our son Daniel was born. I designed a mailer announcing his arrival and sent her a copy. This time, she called back, but not exactly the way I expected. She left me a voicemail saying that I had stooped so low as to play the mother card on her and that we needed to talk. So we met at Ray's on the River. That meeting changed everything in my life. Our agency began handling local store marketing programs for a restaurant system, and she taught me the franchise business. That experience opened so many doors. Business was booming. I thought I was winning, but while the business was growing, my priorities were falling apart. She saw that before I did. She became concerned that all I cared about was growing the agency, making more money, and buying my toys. Somewhere down the list was the fact that I was a husband, father, and a Christian. She became so concerned that she actually called Jaci, and Jaci agreed. The truth was hard to hear. I was physically home, but I wasn't present. My mind was always on the next deal, the next dollar. I had become a little bit more than just a paycheck to Jaci. She convinced me that I needed to attend a, quote, business seminar in Texas. That actual self-help seminar forced me to face the truth. My priorities were upside down. God needed to be first, family second, and business after that. But there was one more part of the story that I didn't know. Years later, while working together to develop the Moe's Southwest Grill concept, we discovered something neither of us had realized. This woman that I had spent 18 months trying to reach, the woman who had opened so many business doors, the woman who challenged my priorities and helped me change the direction of our family, was actually the older sister of one of my best friends from 1st through 7th grade. Growing up, she had lived less than a mile from my house. Coincidence or God? You decide for yourself. But I tell you what I believe. God wasn't just opening business doors. He was sending someone who could see what success was costing me before I lost what mattered most. There are more stories like this in my book, Control Freak, The Least Valuable Player. Find the book in my profile and follow for the next time a story made me ask, coincidence or God?